Hi, I'm Brett, and today we've got a great video update where we've got the Focus turbo models for a direct comparison so we can show you the difference. And on my left, we've got the current model MY17 Ford Focus RS, and on my right, we've got the current MY17 Ford Focus ST. So in a basic description, 2 litre front wheel drive, 2.2 litre four wheel drive. So let's talk about the differences between the two from a power and a performance point of view, because we've been doing a lot of testing on these cars, and you may have seen our other videos where we've spoken about the power and the performance and what you can get out of these cars with different levels of modifications and how amazingly advanced the factory ECU is. So in a nutshell, front wheel drive with an exhaust system and a custom tune, 440 Newton meters at 2000 RPM, and putting that into perspective, factory standard is 340 Newton meters at 4.5. So this kit's got over 100 Newton meters more torque, 2,500 RPM earlier. And when you're talking about power, we're talking 176 kilowatts measured on our hub dyno at less than 4,500 RPM, whereas factory standard, it's got 160, but it is at 4,500 RPM. Now the big thing is this particular car's huge increase in torque, very tiny turbo, 2 litre variable cam engine. This particular model here, we've still got some more R&D tuning to do, and this car is well over 200 kilowatts at the wheels, but currently at the moment it's got some other modifications done to it. We haven't finished our R&D on it yet, but a huge opportunity to get even more power and torque out of the car. And of course, this engine is the high performance model, 2.2 litre variable cam control, but the engine bay and the intakes are very, very similar. So let's have a look at the particular parts individually, so I give you a bit of a guide and what the car comes factory standard. Now you notice this particular car has got a modified air intake. The owner decided to do that. It doesn't really make a huge difference in power and performance. These cars run speed density on the air intake, so it doesn't have a map sensor, so modifications to the air intake is quite easy. What you can't see is down under here is a fitting for the air intake temperature sensor, and there's a crankcase ventilation in connection right up underneath the back there, which replaces the original factory parts, and that kit comes complete, as you can see it there. Original airbox sits in a similar location, and the factory standard airbox on the ST is similar to the RS model, which if you look over my shoulder here is like that one there, except the factory standard ST's got a closed intake over the top, and this is part of the mount tune kit which this client has fitted to his car, which is part of some of the custom tuning we're doing. So of course the garnish on the top of the engine is not in place, whereas the factory RS model, you can see it is still in place, so it looks a lot neater. But you can see the twin cam setup with the plastic rocker cover assembly, the coil overs, the spark plugs, and the variable cam control, and everything that makes this car such a fantastic car to drive. Now, being a front wheel drive car, this car now is a bit of an animal. We've got to be a little bit careful with the performance. What you can't see down the back is the GFB modified diverter valve, so it's got that cool blow-off valve noise if that's something that you're looking for, and that is a part that we offer, which is a direct replacement part, and this part actually replaces the diverter valve factory standard, which does leak boost under high torque or high boost situations, factory standard. It's an electronically controlled blow-off valve, and the GFB replacement part comes with the option where you can adjust the noise, but it is very difficult to get to. So once you fit it, you probably want to forget about adjusting it yourself later on. So let's get down the side of the car here, and it's a good opportunity here to compare the brakes on the factory car. And you can see the front wheel drive model car's got a completely different brake setup in here compared to the RS model, which has got the much bigger discs and calipers. And of course, you know, this car's got different wheels on it as well. This car looks a little bit different also because it's got a lot of white line R&D components fitted to it. And of course, being a four-wheel drive car and a more sporty model, it's got the bigger brakes. So let's have a look at the inside, and it's a good opportunity. You'll notice this car's got a fire extinguisher fitted because it does a lot of track days. And the dash and everything is a similar layout, but on what you see as a driver is a little bit different to what you would see in the ST model. This is being a little more high performance model. Let's quickly go around whilst it's fresh in your mind, and we'll have a look at the driver's position on the Focus ST. The seats are a little bit more obvious in the bright colours, but just have a look at the way the dash layout on this car, and the gear stick's a bit different. Of course, the RS model has got all the fancy features from the drift mode, track mode, and things like that. The ST model doesn't have that, but from a car point of view, I think they're fantastic. I've driven both of them in the last couple of days. We've been very lucky with the owners of these cars from an R&D point of view, and with the Ecotec race ROM technology having the ability to custom edit the factory ECU. They're an amazingly advanced ECU with a huge amount of scope. Just in the boost control alone, there's table upon table upon table, and you'll see some more details, and we'll upload this on our channel and also on Facebook. So there you have it. If you're looking for some upgrades, Whiteline are already doing a lot of R&D with their coilover suspension, sway bars, springs and suspension parts for both of these models. This one is their actual R&D vehicle, and of course we'll do some more updates for you soon as well. So make some comments on this video channel, share it, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we'd love to get some feedback. We're glad to help if you've got any technical questions, no matter where you are in the world. And of course, from here in Sydney, with our partners around Australia, we offer the remote tuning capability and the proper custom tuning to individually customise your car with a proper tune to suit your model, not some canned tune from an overseas supplier. Just because the things come from overseas doesn't always necessarily mean it's better. These cars are a little bit different to the overseas models, and what we've seen already is some fantastic gains and some excellent upgrades. So follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. And for today, no matter where you are in the world, my name is Brett Middleton. I really hope this video has helped you. Bye for now.